Hello, Young Turks. Thank you for the warm welcome. My laptop, you should know, is safely checked underneath the airplane, along with all the other laptops and iPads. I'm not going to get into a critique or an analysis of our current political environment. It's a situation that is obvious in its egregious failure. What I will say is that I believe the fundamental problem that plagues us as a country, or at least in our political and media environment, is the flawed structure that suggests that we only have two options: the Democratic Party option and the Republican Party option. You already know this. So the question is, instead of responding with frustration, rage, anger, disgruntlement, disengagement, all emotions that I, in some cases, famously have expressed, privately and publicly, what's our alternative? Here's what I suggest, and it's why I offer you this as my first video. We have to find, as difficult as it is to imagine, compassion. We are dealing with a structure and a group of individuals who are effectively hostage to their own state of mind and a structure that is entirely predicated on self-preservation at all costs. Once we look at the entire political media apparatus through the lens of compassion, it frees us from our own attachment to the frustration that observing them can so easily generate. Once we have compassion, we are free to disengage from their apparatus and engage with one another, to do everything from generate local solutions in our schools, hospitals, food and power systems, to larger scale operations, to organize, to field political candidates that offer a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, or 10th option. The reality is we have never had a better opportunity to seize and develop incredible resources and incredible opportunities, both to organize, to shift the way solutions are generated politically and in the media, and also to identify what those actual solutions are. There's so much evidence in every category of every policy that speaks specifically to how to achieve optimum health through hyper-engaged preventative techniques. We know that the best way to learn is through group-based, age-desegregated, mission-driven problem solving. I could go on forever. In fact, it was the focus of most of my book, title notwithstanding. I was still a little angry at the time. So, I offer you this thought before I get on the airplane. Let us not fall victim to our own rage and frustration, but rather let us have compassion for a group that are imprisoned by their own consciousness and their own structure, and free ourselves from participating in it, and find a way to connect with one another through platforms like the one that Cenk and his team have built, and there are many others, in order to yield the solutions that are at our fingertips. I look forward to having these conversations with you going forward. Hope everybody has a great day. Wish me a safe flight, and thank God my laptop is not on board.